Hey you, take a look at this. Look familiar? That's right, it's the same starter deck as last time. The standard 2 rabbit pelts you always have, and then 1 of each pelt. So that we get that full draft, and even though I just did this last video, we're gonna have different cards this time, because that's how it works, and it's very cool, and I wish they would have actually added this to the game for real. Anyway, let's see what we get here. 3 rabbit pelts, 8 cards to choose from. Huh. Okay, so perhaps Warren can be our fair hand card today. I like it. Something a little bit different from, you know, Black Goat. Now that's good with 2 bloods, but unfortunately the 2 bloods we have here are not that great. Meanwhile, Grizzly's good, but not as easy to summon with a Warren. And then I really like Alpha, but we could take Alpha. Maybe I have to take Bloodhound here, which is a little questionable, but I guess we'll do it. We're playing some dogs today. Alright, I'll take Alpha Bloodhound. Let's see what we have from the Wolf Pelt. Huh. Double Strike Cuckoo. Whoa! Bloodlust Direwolf? Wait, that sounds really cool. Now that's a boss monster right there. I like it. Okay, sure. Look at this. Burrowing Tadpole. That's crazy. Okay. And then our rare card. Most fun. But this is Skullstorm, by the way, but the annoying challenge doesn't really do anything, because even if I put it on the pelts, we're just trading it away. Hello, Pelt Lice. Pelt Lice is here. Rejoice. Alpha on Douse is really, really funny. And this is like a... Oh, hold on a second. We have some interesting 2 bloods here. Hold on a minute. These are all very cool options. Okay, so hear me out. Pelt Lice, I think we're not doing today, unfortunately. I already have a double strike card, so... but with Warren, right, we're always going to draw this turn 1 due to the fair hand mechanic. Play the squirrel, sack it, play Warren, get a rabbit, play the rabbit. Now we have 2 sacks on board. I can play any 2 blood cost card. Bloodhound, probably not that great. But Douse, Hodag, and Ouroboros are all very strong 2 bloods that we could do a lot of cool stuff with. And I don't know what to pick here, because they're all very interesting. Starting with a Hodag or an Ouroboros at the start of the run, so we can start permascaling them as early as possible. Sounds very cool, but Douse with the Alpha Sigil is a pretty funny combo. I do like that. Kind of want to do that, right? We've all seen Hodag and Ouroboros shenanigans before, and I'm sure we will see them again. Today we're going to do something a little different. Also, I need to find a Sigil transfer stat. Okay, so our win condition here is definitely going to be this Direwolf, because with this Bloodlust Sigil, if we can get this guy to 6 attack, then the bears are nothing. They're a joke. So, getting a little head start on that with some attack buffs could be very good. I could also go for a Pack Rat, which is good with Warren, for sure. I'm also just now considering that I could have taken Ouroboros to make the Warren unkillable. I didn't think of that for some reason. Okay. I don't see a Sigil transfer in sight anyway, so... Let's go for the Campfire, because if I get this Direwolf strong enough, we don't even need items, and it's a health buff. That's tragic. Okay, I'm going to give some more health to the Douse, because I think he's funny. I'm not going to risk it, because that would be dumb. And we should be strong enough to survive this early game. It's just a question of how we're going to kill the 8 freaking bears later on. Unless I can kill like 4 cards during the first phase of the boss fight with that Direwolf, right? Scale it up with Bloodlust. Anyway, we've got Warren, we've got the Douse. Waterborne Elk Fawn? You think you're safe, Leshy? You think your Elk Fawn is freaking safe from me? You're wrong. You think it can go hide underwater and just not deal with the consequences? Wrong. Idiot. Bozo. These zones, however... Well, actually, no. Something will happen there. Okay. Now I'm going to play a Bloodhound, which is not a particularly good card. This could have been good if we took the Hodag, though. Transfer the Guardian Sigil onto the Hodag so it could get a couple extra kills here and there, perhaps. I mean, those were all good options, and I took probably the worst one. Oh, hi, Direwolf. Okay, anyway. That's 1 overkill damage. That's not great. Why does the bowl start with a tooth in it, Leshy? What's up with that? Okay, if I can somehow get 6 overkill damage here, I could buy a knife. Which is probably enough. But am I going to get 6 overkill damage? How would I even do that? Are these events? Where are my freaking sigil transfers? Maybe I should just go for the pack rat. Yeah, I think that's safer, to be honest with you. A totem on the right side there. Totems aren't... Well, they're just not consistent. I could roll for cockroach, perhaps. I could try to grab a lammer. Or I could shoot myself in the foot and take a 1 blood. Let me get a cockroach here. Oh, corpse magus. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Still no sigil transfer in sight. I don't even have anything that crazy to do. I just want to put the alpha sigil on the douse because I think it's funny. Alright, give me that pack rat. Oh, actually, no, we have something even better now. I could do pack rat on the douse, and then we get to that's not even that good. It's only 2 items because of the smaller backpack challenge, so that's not that crazy. I think leader douse is funnier. But I do also have to figure out a way to win. That is a concern. Okay, now he has burrowing elk fawns, which means I just get to get a really strong direwolf here. I'm going to let him attack first, because if this battle lasts a bit longer, maybe I can play my pack rat. That could be good. Okay, I'm going to play Direwolf right now and get rid of his elk fawns. And then hopefully draw pack rat. And it's not going to matter because I'm not going to be able to play it. Oh, yes I am actually. Here we go. Oh, that's right, I have alpha. Oh, so we only need to get Direwolf to 5 attack. And alpha gets it to number 6, which is enough to just destroy the bear phase. Okay. That's good. Should I roll an item here? I mean, the squirrel in a jar is kind of good. Right? Like, I might need that at some point to play a direwolf on, like, turn 1. I could also just, like, sack the direwolf. We don't need it. Do I need this pliers? I don't think so, because if our plan is the 6-attack direwolf, we're not going to be in a situation where I'm doing 4 damage on the bear phase, and I need 1 more. So let's do this. It may look a little silly, but this is just to roll an item. We got magical bleach. That's not really what I wanted to see there, pack rat. I'm a little bit disappointed in you. Why am I drawing from the main deck there? I don't know. I should be grabbing squirrels in that situation. Oh well. Okay, I have 2 overkill damage now. Pretty good. Oh, also, wasn't paying attention to the map. We're about to get a second pack rat. I could also get a second direwolf or a second corpse maggots. I mean, I'll take a second direwolf, that's fine. Maybe we myco them later, but that doesn't help us on map 1, because fun fact, mycologists, Goobert, the Bone Lord, none of those events show up until map 2. Cave trials as well. Okay, I don't know about this. Maybe, yeah, that was a little... I should have just used this magical bleach. Okay, let me take note now. There's another pack rat up ahead. Did this fool... Did this absolute idiot Leshy just give me a frozen possum? Does he not grasp the understanding of just how powerful this card is? You're dumb, Leshy. Alright, you know what? Get this magical bleach out of here. I don't freaking want it. I did open direwolf, so I'm just going to pass turn. And then drop a direwolf on Leshy's head next turn. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. Or I could play pack rat first. And then next turn, direwolf. That's probably smarter. Boulder. Boulder in a bottle. I almost didn't use it, which would have been a mistake because remember, there's another pack rat up ahead. Okay. We don't get the overkill damage here to kill the rabbit. Tragic. But that's okay. 3 attack. Oh, that's right. I have another pack rat. I really need to start paying attention. Okay, so I could forgo any overkill damage here to roll another item. Let's do that. I think it's worth it. And we're back to square one. I have a pliers again. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. You know what, let's just roll 2 items. Let me take the squirrel as well. Even though I think it's good, I haven't needed it yet, clearly, and the boss fights are usually pretty easy to stall. So, I get another card here. A third freaking direwolf. Okay. They really need to start adding more cards to this game. And then no sigil transfer on the entire map. What the hell, Leshy? Hold up. What the hell? Okay. Just had to get in his face for that one. You know, call him out and whatnot. Anyway, these items look bad, but maybe we pull Magical Bleach after this. No? Okay, scissors works. So scissors plus direwolf with an alpha next to it, that's game. That's... Or if this is an attack buff. It's an attack buff. Okay. Hey, wait a second. This Bloodlust sigil, it's just the same as this symbol here. What the heck, lazy-ass developers, question mark? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We're gonna give this direwolf an extra attack point. And, once we run into the mycologists, we'll be looking pretty good. We'll be looking solid, I think. He has, what is this sigil called? Hefty? No, that's Rampager, right? I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Rampager. Okay, he's got a Rampager. I have to be careful with these strange frogs because I don't want my direwolf to freaking die. So I think we're just going to play a douse here. And that actually looks pretty good for just stalling the entire first phase here, all on its own. I feel like the douse is a pretty underrated card. But as you can see, it's pretty good. That's a little annoying, though. Curse you, Leshy. Curses. Foiled again. Okay, I have 1 wolf pelt. For those of you keeping track. And... let's see here. Yeah, we have enough to win now. Okay. That's if I use the scissors, though. Do I have to use the scissors? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let me stall for a bit, because it's kind of bad that I just put 3 aqua squirrels on the board. Should have thought that through first. But if I draw alpha... Oh, hi, alpha. It might be too late now. Because he's going in this direction. Let me see. So he's going to do 1 damage, move. 1 damage, move. 1 damage, move. Oh, it might be fine, actually. I just need to survive 2 more turns, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to pass for 2 turns. And we're going to see if this is going to work. We're going to cut it a little bit close here. Also, this Harpy's bird leg fan, not very good. So here's the plan, right? What I'm going to do here is I'll just draw a random card. Hopefully it's a pack rat. It's not. And now I'm going to play the direwolf here. It's going to kill this rabbit and then do 4 damage to Leshy because it's going to gain 1 for killing the rabbit. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to hit me with the bullfrog for 1. Then the bullfrog is going to move here. So direwolf is going to kill that. And then it's going to have 5 attack. And then I can play alpha to make it have 6 attack. And then I don't have to use the scissors. I get to keep the scissors for later. For an emergency. There we go. That's playing smart. Instead of just shotgunning our items here. Okay, give me pack rat. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. I have my rat. I am pleased. I am quite pleased by this. Alright, bring on the bears. Here they are. Okay. So first, I'm going to play a pack rat. It doesn't matter where. But I'm gonna... I was supposed to click on this first. I haven't played this game in a while. Please. Please be... Please be patient. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We just win now. I'm gonna throw this wolf pelt on the board just to insult Leshy. And, yeah, I could have had an item instead of that Harpy's bird-like fan, or in this case, what I currently have, nothing. That's my bad, but at least we still have the scissors. Makes a very, like, calculated, strategic play during the boss fight to keep the scissors, and then just completely misplays re-rolling the other item. What a bozo. Who is this guy? Lammer? I hardly know her. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, I'll take an elk. I'm not taking the Lammer here because we don't have Black Goat, we have Warren. So if I draw too many, like, 3 bloods turn 1, we just brick and lose. So I would rather take a 2 blood in this situation. Also, we've had no sigil transfers the whole first map, as I already pointed out. This is just from the wolf pelt. I would like to find a mycologist. I see Bone Lord, I see Cave Trial. I see a sigil transfer, finally. Let's see what card we get here. Hopefully something good for my Warren for our fair hand plays. Perhaps Unkillable would be ideal. Let's see. Well, that's not good. Well, you know what? Believe it or not, I don't like these options too much. Ant Queen looks bad. At least River Snapper can help stall a little bit. Stalling is very good in this game. It's not looking too good. This is looking kind of not good. Okay, here's an idea. Because we're about to do a sigil transfer. I was thinking about alpha on Douse earlier because it's funny, but I think I actually need the alpha, potentially, to power up Direwolf. Maybe, it depends on if we see a Myco later or not, but what I could do is put maybe, like, Corpse Maggots on another Direwolf. And then that way, not only do we have a strong play, just like whenever, if we draw the thing, we can summon it easier, you know, and whatnot, not have to waste resources on it. But also when we Myco, it'll also have the Corpse Eater Sigil, which is good. I don't know. Otherwise, well, here's an idea. We could put Pack Rat on more and just get 2 items every round. That could be good. It doesn't help too much with getting sacrifices, unless, of course, we get, like, Squirrel in a Jar. But I'm kind of holding on to the scissors anyway. So, is it good enough? Probably. I think we'll do that. I mean, getting 2 items guaranteed every battle is pretty good, right? It's a little bit of a gamble, because who knows, maybe we just get bad items, but we'll do it. So, you know, we don't get both of the items at the same time, so if the first item is bad, I could just re-roll it. River Snapper, he's got Stinky Rattler. So I think I'm just going to pass turn, and then next turn play this Direwolf, which is, well, it's going to be a bit dire, alright. I will be down to 1 tap range. I can't really use a Warren to block the Rattler, because then the Warren dies, and I kind of need it. So let's see what item we get. How about that? Let's see. Oh. It is as I prophesized. a sacrifice. In that case, I can block this Rattler attack. Another one? Whoa! This is crazy. Better than a black goat? I could play an Uriuli right now, except I can't because there's a stump in the way. But anyway, so I could play Direwolf right now. However, I think I'd rather wait a turn and play it next turn to kill the Rattler. Because I could play it now, put it in this zone, but then my Direwolf takes 3 damage, which is a little scary. Although I'll be doing 4 damage right now. What if I do 4 damage right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. He does 3. I do like 4. Or I kill his Rattler and do 2. He might have adders in this fight. This might be the... He's got reptiles, obviously, so this might be his little snake fight that also there's a beehive for some reason. And I guess in an emergency, we could always use these other items, because I am getting a lot of items now. So, it's probably fine. It'll be okay. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, he's got an adder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. It doesn't matter, he's dead. Did I count wrong? Am I stupid? How did I not know I was going to kill him there? Man. Okay. I can't see this. I don't know what this is. If it's even showing what event is there. But we could do Bone Lord, which is nice, because I would like to thin the deck out a bit. Perhaps get rid of this Bloodhound. Or the River Snapper, because those are our least good cards here. The rest of my cards, I would say, are quite good. And these two are just kind of mid. Cave Trial. We could maybe get something funny. We could throw the Trial. Campfire. If it's another attack buff, I would almost rather put it on a different Direwolf. But the problem there is the Mycos might pick the weaker one. And we don't even know if it's going to be an attack buff. I think I want to go this way. Go to the Bone Lord. Also, Bone Lord is good because I have the Alpha. Oh boy. Yeah, so I can't take Ringworm for obvious reasons. I can't take Tadpole either because no cost does mess with the fair hand mechanic. And Mealworm... Mealworm's kind of questionable. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to transfer onto, like, Bloodhound or something, but... Oh, we're definitely taking Mealworm here because it's the best option. I'm just wondering if we're going to immediately sacrifice it or not. Oh, I see Myco up ahead. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere, but it's going to depend on RNG if we draw well or not. So I'm going to start with 1 bone token, which means Mealworm is going to be pretty easy to play. Do I want it, though? Do I want to get rid of this River Snapper or Mealworm? Because I want to use the bone tokens on Alpha potentially, but at some point here, actually I don't think we even need the Alpha anymore. Because a 5 attack Bloodlust Direwolf, I just have to kill 1 thing with it, and then it's 6 attack and we just kill the bears for free. I have a Scissors, I have a Squirrel in a Bottle, I get 2 rerolls per, potentially 3, if we draw the other Pack Rat. So... I think I'm going to drop Bloodhound here, because at least River Snapper has some defense, right? Let's do that. I think Mealworm is fine. Okay. So we're going to that Myco for sure. There's a Sigil transfer on the right. Too bad we missed out on that. Stinky Reptiles again. Leshy, back to your old tricks, eh? He has a Rattler. Oh no, time to panic. Okay, I'm going to use the Squirrel in a jar so that I can get another item. Fun fact, I could put this Elk here, tank the Rattler hit, and then kill the Rattler next turn. That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Let's go Warren. We get a... Oh. Wait, that's really good. I think I'll hold on to that. Okay, I'm happy with my items. I'm satisfied. So we're gonna play the other item generating cards for 0 value now, I guess. So Elk takes care of Rattler here. Oh, but then he hits me with a Wolverine. That's not great. Alright, what do we get? The Douse. Okay. I guess I could replace Elk with the Douse. Douse will kill Rattler. Wolverine doesn't stand a chance against Douse. He's only doing 2 damage to me anyway. Otherwise, I'm not really doing anything here, so... we could do that. I'm probably going to have to use an item here. So maybe we should just commit to that. Let's do it. It's too bad. Oh. That's not very good. Okay, no more stinky for you, Leshy. Get out of here. What am I doing now? I guess I'm still playing the Douse. I could also put Douse here, do 2 damage, and then Bullfrog dies for free. Which is not bad, but he is going to have a 2-attack Wolverine, so he's going to be doing 3 damage to me pretty soon. Which is probably fine. Let's do that. Oh, right, I need to use the black goat for that. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know about this, Scoob. It's a little bit zoinks. Okay, 2 damage. I just need to do 3 damage to win here. And he has a freaking Rattler showing up, so this is not great. I think we pass here. Because Douse survives this hit. And now I play the Pack Rat. We kill the Rattler, I can kill the Wolverine, and then this Rattler comes in and murders me. Okay, we're gonna have to maybe play the Scissors then. I'm gonna put Pack Rat here, because I'd like to win this turn. Frozen Possum. Does that change things? I don't think so. Alright, it's fine. It's okay to use our items because we're rolling a lot of items. So I'm just going to get out of this battle and not risk it any further. That went pretty poorly. Oh well. I really need to lose some cards here so that we can more consistently draw some dire wolves and whatnot. Even then, I'm not super well equipped to play them turn 1, so this doesn't look too amazing. Let me take 2 blood. Wild Bull, sure, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we've got super strong direwolf, but drawing it and summoning it are a bit more difficult. Yeah, okay. So this thing is cracked. This thing wins the game on its own, basically. But like I said, I have to draw it and I have to play it. I see another Myco up ahead. That's interesting. Okay, he's got stinky bugs now. Interesting. Changing up his strategy. Oh, I thought... okay. He's got 2 ants and a bee. That's 5 damage turn 1. Oh, hi, direwolf. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, let me get an item. Let's see what we get first. It's a squirrel, which means I can play direwolf immediately and just kill this guy. So we're probably just gonna do that. Oh, 2 frozen possums. Wait, this changes things. Just kidding. Yeah, alright, sorry, Leshy. Here's 2 frozen possums. There you go. And I don't know how much overkill damage we have, or if it's even gonna matter. Let's see. 9? Okay. Oh. It does matter. I can I can buy a knife right now. Okay. I also get stuck with a pelt, but, like, that's not that bad, I guess. Maybe Cave Trial. I mean, Cave Trial is definitely an option there. Because if we're able to successfully throw it, I don't have to add any card to my deck, much less a pelt. Anyway, let me get one more item, and then Myco again. these items are bad. I'm going to take pliers for some survivability. You know, if we get down to low scales, I can tip them a little bit in my favor. And now we have a 7 attack, 15 health, Bloodlust Direwolf. Which is pretty strong, I think. Okay. Mr. the Angler. How are you today? No, I didn't bring any fish, sorry. Okay, actually I brought aqua squirrels though. Does that count? What is this hand? Hold on a second. What is this hand? It doesn't matter. We're fighting the angler. He's a joke. Yeah, so the pliers here are nice because I can stall for an extra turn with that. Otherwise, it's just a matter of drawing what we need to draw, which means, yeah, I just have to stall. And also have enough squirrels to play the direwolf. So, I'm just going to pass for now. And I don't have any cards on board, so I don't have to worry about his hook nonsense. Mealworm. Gross. Let me think ahead a little bit here, because he's going to do 2 damage to me, and then I'm just, like, dead next turn if I don't do something. I could give him a squirrel now. Just to get rid of one of his kingfishers. And we could play the long game here. I'm just going to use the players now. I'm just going to use them. So we're going to take the 2 damage, then he's going to hook. And then his kingfisher moves. Huh. Okay. We're gonna take 2 damage this turn. I think we live, and I can play the Warren to block this bullfrog, which is good, and get an item. So that means I am gonna need a squirrel here. Yeah, let's see what item we get. Frozen possum. Okay, sure. Oh, that's good. Frozen possum, pretty good. No, that actually is good here, because I can just let him take that with the hook. So what we're doing this turn is I'm going to take 1 damage. And, that's fine. Corpse Maggots is actually kind of cool here. I can play Mealworm. Okay, so we're going to draw from the main deck, because I can play a Direwolf now if I draw it. Oh, then again... Oh yeah, no, right, we're letting him steal the possum. The Douse? What? Okay, I need to do some damage now. He's got 1 kingfisher, 1 bullfrog. What if I play a Douse? And this fool... This idiot here... steals a bell. My mouse is like... No, what the heck? Huh? What? Why? Why do the bells get played first? What? Okay. Should we give him a mealworm or a frozen possum? I'm actually... I'm gonna give him the frozen possum, because at least I can sack the mealworm, right? So I'm gonna do 2 damage here and kill his bullfrog. Oh, he took my corpse maggots, you bastard. Wait, that sucks. Hi, pack rat. So I have a black goat. I can still play the, what's it called? Whenever. Let's see. This is the aqua squirrel here. This is the kingfisher. So he's gonna do 1 damage. No, if I kill this corpse maggots, though, he will do 2 damage to me and I will die. I will lose. So I must do something here. I'm gonna grab this black goat because we're probably gonna use it later. And then we're gonna play pack rat here. Wise clock, not bad. So now I'm gonna do 2 damage and he's gonna do 2 damage. And it's just a matter of waiting until I draw the freaking direwolf. Now he wants to take the frozen possum. There's direwolf. Okay, we're out of here. Hello, sorry for the weird cuts. The cat keeps meowing for no reason. How about we just, like, kill this Leshy guy or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. I'm gonna do way more damage than that. Okay. So this direwolf just solos the bears. No problem. And then I have 2 really good items. So I don't even need all the extras. And we're gonna move on to the next map. Also, I should probably take a screenshot of this direwolf for the thumbnail or something. What should the thumbnail be? I don't know. You guys have already seen it. I have not. I'll figure it out. But note to self, go to a campfire. Another river snapper. That's crazy. How about Mud Turtle, the best card in the game, as proven by the previous 2 videos on the channel? Okay. Mud Turtle's pretty good. This is map 3, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Well, I don't see a campfire. This is disturbing. This is unsettling. What if I Goobert? Whoa. What if I use Goobert and make another ginormous direwolf? That's actually good, because then I'm twice as likely to draw it. Or I guess, yeah, about twice as likely. I can throw this cave trial. No, I can't. I think we win this cave trial no matter what. Okay, so health. River Snapper, Direwolf, Douse. We have a lot of high health cards. Elk. That's gonna win pretty much guaranteed, right? Even if it just pulls 3 2 healths. No, yeah, the only way we lose this middle trial here is if it pulls, like, 2 of the cards that have 2 health, and the Rabbit Pelt is, the 3rd card in that scenario. So that's not gonna happen. That's extremely unlikely. This is almost a guaranteed win. Blood. Okay, the cat's chewing on my microphone cable now. Luckily, it is chew-proof. I bought it specifically for this. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, anyway. Blood, let's see. Yeah, it would have to... No, that's gonna win no matter what. And then bone tokens, it's gonna grab corpse maggots, so... This is probably the most likely one to lose. Oh. Yeah, if it was either of the other trials with these 3 cards picked, that would have been a win. Mac, can you stop chewing on my... Hey, cut that out. You Stop. Stop. Okay. I rescued the cables. It's fine. We successfully threw the cave trial. And now... I think it is the best play to go to Goobert and make another gigantic direwolf. I don't even care if you change the sigil or give him -1 attack. It doesn't even matter, Goobert. This direwolf is too powerful. It is too big to fail. Yeah, -1 attack doesn't matter. He tried to sabotage me and he failed. Now I am twice as likely to draw that thing. I don't want to go to a mycologist, even though it would be funny to have an 11 attack direwolf or whatever, because then I'm less likely to draw it, because there would only be 1 of them. This battle right here, Leshy, looks kind of silly. However, I got nothing here. I could block this porcupine with a rabbit pelt, I guess. Yeah, that's my turn, I guess. And now... That's an alpha. That's not great. Okay, well, it would be good if I could draw some good cards here. I'm probably just going to use an item here. Let's see. I could play... Mud Turtle. Maybe. What does that do for me? Nothing? Alright, whatever. Just stab this raven. I don't care. So give me a bone token. I will have 3 then. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. He got a lot of cards. Where are my dire wolves? I need them. The situation is dire. Okay, let me get an item. Let's see. Boulder. Sure. Why not? Hourglass. Oh. Wait, that's good. Okay. We should take advantage here and do some damage, right? No, because if I draw a direwolf, I won't be able to play it. Okay, I'm just going to skip his turn. And also skip my turn, apparently, just so that I can draw another card. Where are my direwolves? This sucks. I don't like this. What can I do about this situation? We could put Douse here. Porcupine is neutralized. We do 2 damage. I could put Alpha here. And then we do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he just kills my freaking Alpha. That sounds bad. Boulder can help stall. Elk does nothing. Probably gonna have to play the boulder here. Right, block this coyote attack. What about Mud Turtle Alpha? Maybe. Mud Turtle Alpha is 4 damage. And then next turn, what is it? I take 1, 2, I take 4 damage, and then I Wise Clock and steal his coyote? For whatever that's worth. I'm still gonna have a boulder on my field. I literally just need to, like, survive until we draw the direwolf, though. Except in this case, I'm not gonna be able to play it. Yes, I will, because I'll have a coyote. Okay. Alright, fine. We're doing that, I guess. What about elk? What does elk do for me? Nothing, really. We're actually doing 5 damage here, because boulder's gonna attack. Holy smokes, he's got a lot of cards. There's direwolf. Okay. Dead. Dead. I take 3 damage here? Yeah, we die. We die in this circumstance. So I have to use the item, which is fine. That's okay. Alright, Leshy. You're starting to piss me off a little bit. Yeah, the Hack Rat on Warren strat is definitely the only thing keeping me alive right now. Because I can't draw these freaking direwolves. Okay, where was I? We don't want to go to Myco, unless... Okay, we don't want to go to Myco. No good, bad. This does nothing. Totem. Exchanging this rabbit pelt for something could be good, but it's kind of whatever. Cave Trial, I could just skip getting a card, and then I can get rid of a card at the Bone Lord, and then I'll have 2 bone tokens, which means I could play Mealworm sooner, or I could play Mealworm turn 0, actually, and I could play Alpha sooner, whatever. But then we get another pelt. And 2 pelts in the deck doesn't sound very good. I still think that's better than... Is it better? Depends on what we get here. And also, it's not a guarantee that we can throw the Cave Trial either. So, it's kind of like... both options are bad. How about this? What if this gives me a duplicate, and then I Myco the duplicate, right? And it means I'm effectively losing a card and making a card stronger. So we would need to pull River Snapper, Warren, Alpha, Mealworm, Wild Bull, Direwolf. No, not Direwolf. Don't pull a Direwolf. Mud Turtle, Corpse Maggots, or Elk. It would have to be one of those cards for this plan to work. Okay, let's see it. Let's do it. Alpha. Corpse Maggots. We got 2. Alternatively, I could just take a Direwolf Pup or a Bell Tentacle. Those are not bad. But, no. I'm going to take another Alpha here, and we're going to Myco the Alpha. And now 2 attack, 4 HP Alpha is a lot better than 1 attack, 2 HP Alpha. It's got some survivability, it does more damage, very nice. I'm not Mycoing the Direwolves because I want more chances of drawing them, because either one of those is strong enough to immediately win. If I Myco them, then I'm much less likely to draw it. There's another Myco. Okay. Actually, we could do something funny with that. We'll see. He's got bifurcated canines. Wow. When you flip a coin and it doesn't land on heads or tails, just keeps landing on its side. Tragic. You know, Leshy, your zone placement here is laughable. Wow, this is a hand. Okay. Alright. I can't take 4 damage. Oh. Well, this looks bad. Depends on what items we pull here. That works. That'll do. Oh, another one. Why? Okay, sure. Are these... they've been giving, like, the same items, it feels like. Maybe not always, but I noticed when they did. Like, they both gave me a squirrel in a jar, they both gave me possums in a jar, I think? Because I remember having 2 of those. Okay, so here's an idea. What if we go here, we get a rabbit pelt, and then... Never mind, I just exchanged my rabbit pelt. I was thinking I still had it, and we would Myco the rabbit pelts, and it would be funny. No, that's not going to happen. Instead, I guess we're going this way. Okay. Oh, another Alpha. Interesting. I can finally do the Alpha Douse combo. So we're looking for a sigil transfer at this point. I don't even need the Alpha anyway. It does have better stats now, but I could transfer it regardless instead of taking this one. A second Mealworm doesn't really do anything for me. It's like okay, I guess. Corpse Maggots on whatever is fine. I could just take Bell Tentacle, and if we draw that, at least it's some decent stats turn 1. I'm kind of thinking we want to do a Corpse Maggots transfer. So... Or... Alright, well, the cat's meowing again, so I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to think about it. And then we'll see. The cat just loves, every time I record, he loves to interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I have made my decision. I'm going to grab the tentacle here. And we're going to sigil transfer the Alpha. Even though we just Mycoed it and gave it more stats. Which means I should have grabbed the Corpse Maggots earlier. My bad. We're going to sigil transfer that onto the... Pack Rat Mealworm might be okay, actually. We're going to transfer this onto the Douse, and the reason for this is that now we have another Powerhouse turn 0. Right on the opening turn, I have another card that's going to do a lot of... This is now a lot of offense and defense, this Douse. So, you know, we would prefer to open... Well, even if we open with a Direwolf, it's not guaranteed that I can play it. I guess it is right now, because I have a black goat in a jar. What the heck was that noise? I may have to pause again and go see what that was. Anyway, but yeah, now we have the Douse, which is going to do a lot of damage and also provide a lot of defense. If we draw that on turn 1, that's very good. And the rest of our cards, well, and then the tentacle is also just like decent stats. So now the deck is looking pretty good. Even if we don't open with Direwolf immediately, we still have a good chance of not dying, at least. So let's see how that goes in this battle here. Bloodlust Elks. Okay, Leshy. If you say so. Also, getting rid of the alpha means I don't have to, you know, have bone tokens. I can just use the bone tokens on the mealworm. So, he's got a pronghorn. I have a freaking direwolf. I could just pass turn here. It doesn't matter. He's only doing 1 damage, though, so I might as well block a hit and see what item we're going to have a bit earlier. Pliers. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to keep that, or do I want to roll that? I feel like I want to roll it. We could do better. Let me get rid of the pliers. I'm going to keep the black goat for sure, because that way, you know, direwolf is accessible. Is this better? Not particularly, but it's fine. I could just win this battle right now. We kill the mole and we do 6 damage. Or I could humiliate Leshy by killing all of his cards first. Let's do that. That's more fun. Also, my direwolf has 9 attack now. Oh, I have 5 bone tokens? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Corpse maggots. Because I can. How much overkill damage is that? A lot. A lot of it. Okay, oh, what are these events, man? So I can grab a card and then be forced to Myco, which sounds really bad because if I don't get a duplicate, we're screwed. So I cannot go this way. That's illegal. Here, this card drop event, pretty bad. But even if we get a bad card here, I can just sigil transfer it away. As long as it's not, you know, a ringworm. But, you know, just don't click on insect. So it doesn't really matter what we click here. I'm going to click on dogs because the worst case scenario here is like wolf cub. Okay, we get a bloodhound and that's fine. Now I can actually do maybe a good sigil transfer since we didn't ruin the fair hand there. I said pack rat mealworm before. That can be good because it's just an easier way to get an item. Pack rat's stats are not that great. In fact, yeah, it kind of has the worst stats here, so that would be good. Pack rat mealworm? I like it. Let's just do that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good to me. So now we thinned the deck by getting rid of a card, and we have easier access to that additional item because it's easier to summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 12 cards. It's looking pretty good. I like it. I like how this one turned out. Very much so. The wolf pelt came in clutch. I'm sorry I slandered the wolf pelt before. Turns out it's actually cracked. Attack buff? What am I going to do with that? I know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to try to feed these guys this river snapper. And hope that they eat it, but if they don't, now river snapper's cracked. So it's a win-win. Yeah, it would have probably been better if they did eat it. That would have definitely been better, so we got the worst of the 2 outcomes there. But river snapper's OP now. So that's cool. Oh. Ooh, I opened with the Douse. That's fun. How much damage does this do? 5, I think? Or does it do 6? No, it does 6. Wait. Wait, this thing is cracked. What the hell? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't bleach? That's actually pretty bad. Oh well. Yeah, I can't reroll items here. But this? Oh, also there's a boulder here. This is good. I was thinking 5 damage because that's with the beaver, right? Because the beaver has 1 starting attack. Douse has 2. So the Douse with leader sigil, that's 6 damage. That's an FTK. That's kind of crazy. Okay. I like it. Now there's bears, and I kind of don't really care. Do I? I'm gonna draw a squirrel. All I need to do to win here is black goat, sack the douse, play the direwolf. But I want to see how this plays out. I want to see what happens here. Also, I think I should just use the magical bleach because we're no. We're probably going to go to a sigil transfer before the final boss so that I can get rid of a card. I can get more items, no problem. Okay, so what's going to happen here? I'm not even going to, like, figure it out in my head. I just want to see what happens. Oh, it was not that good. Okay. Rip. Oh well. One more. If I had one more draw, we could have gotten by without using the black goat in the jar, but whatever. So, we're not, like, guaranteed to win from this position, but it looks solid. Oh, hi. Hi, cockroach. Yeah, looks good. The cat and I caught a cockroach this morning at like 6:30 in the morning. He woke me up, and then we chased around a cockroach for a little bit. I caught it and released it out into the wild. I guess we're doing the roach corpse maggots infinite wall combo here, because I don't want to have this roach in the deck, frankly, because I don't have the bone tokens for that. So that's pretty good. I like it. So after beating the boss and going into the final boss, we basically just made this corpse maggot stronger. Didn't add a card to the deck. Well, we did, but then we got rid of it. So net card count in the deck is the same. It's still 12, I think. And here's the final boss, Mr. Dominguez, I think. Royal Dominguez, right? Okay, so. I have the unkillable corpse maggots. I don't have a whole heck of a lot else, though. What do I do about this? Let's see. So, good news is this is going to help us stall quite a bit. Bad news is my hand kind of sucks. Quite a lot. Now, I'm going to get 2 items, which is good. So, I guess we'll start with that. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so now what? I think that I can just pass turn now. Got 2 bone tokens. Because if I pass turn, we take a damage. Skeleton Crew kills Warren, then Corpse Maggot shows up. Skeleton Crew dies, we take a damage. So we take 2 damage. And I get a bone token. That's fine. That'll work. He's got another Skeleton Crew. Shiver me timbers. Huh? What is bro's aim? Okay, so if I draw the direwolf right now, I'm not going to be able to play it. Unless Rabbit gives me something crazy. So I might be better off drawing a squirrel? Maybe? But this might matter, so I'm kind of trying to think it through. Because if I mess up here, that would be pretty bad. So let me think about it. So where we stand right here is Corpse Maggots will move this guy over here. And then I'm going to take 3 damage and die, which is not very good for me. Now if I play this Wild Bull, I could lure the Mole Sea Gentleman into this zone, blocking the Skeleton Crew from showing up and getting him hit by a cannonball, killing the rest of the 5 health he's going to have. And then Wild Bull is going to move, thus not taking any damage. Or not getting killed by this cannon, that is. However, I might still take like 2 damage in that situation, but I could maybe block 1 with this rabbit. Okay, I'm going to draw a squirrel. We're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. Also, I should maybe be able to play the corpse maggots. No, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I should have enough bones to just drop this corpse maggots as well. Maybe I should have done corpse maggots transferred onto the roach instead, so that it would have been cheaper to summon in an emergency rather than just having 1 extra health. That was stupid. Yeah, okay. So, I should have swapped that. Anyway, we're going to do that play here. Wild Bull. This zone. And then... I don't want to bleach them because I want him to move. So I'm going to just play Corpse Maggots here. Or I guess I could have played Corpse Maggots here as well, because the mole is just going to move either way. So I think we live here. We should be alright. Okay, good. He blows up his own card. What a bozo. What an idiot. Now might be a good time to use the bleach, especially because I just can't draw any good cards today. 4 damage. Oh, this River Snapper has 3 attack points. Wait, wait a second. Yeah, I'm gonna bleach so that this mole doesn't move anymore. And now I don't have to worry about it. And then we're gonna get another item. It's a frozen possum. Exquisite. Can't really do anything with it though, because this is gonna fly over it anyway. What I can do is like 6 damage, and then he's gonna do 3. And you know what? I could block this thing with the frozen possum. Sure, might as well. When else are we gonna play it, right? What else are we gonna do with it? Oh, that's right. Wild Bull's gonna swap places with it. Oops. Whoops. Oh. Hello, Bell Tentacle. Is this good for me? Kind of. You know, what would be really good is if I drew my good cards. I don't have any, like, sacrifices. I do have 4 bone tokens. And eventually, maybe this Frozen Possum stops being a terrain card and I'll be able to sacrifice it. But for now, we're good. We're moving on to phase 2. This has been a little bit challenging because I can't draw good cards, but I like that. Oh, we got a possum. We got a lot of squirrels. We have a okay, so now I can just draw from the main deck and not even have to care. Oh, there he is. Alright, game's over now. It was nice knowing you, Mr. Dominguez. But your time is up. Your fate is sealed. I'm gonna play this possum so that we one-shot this mole card and then attack him directly. So just 8 attack, 15 health, kill the limoncello. Yeah, no? No, it doesn't on its own because it takes... Oh, it's double strike. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, this solos the boat. It sure does. Okay, now I just have to click end turn a few times. Also, I forgot about these scissors. I forgot I had these. I was saving them for an emergency, and that emergency never happened. Alright, now we just wait. For a while. This corpse maggots is causing me to do less damage, actually, because this would have been a skeleton crew instead. Tragic. And then I'm gonna play this other dire wolf. Oh, the douse, even better. Wait a second. That's not better, actually. But it's funnier. No. It's buffing direwolf. I don't know. Yeah, get him, Douse. Good work. Yeah. Buff that skeleton crew. Now we're cooking. Oh, he's dead. He's dead because of the Douse. Look at that. That's 5 damage. Cracked. That was cool. That was a really cool run. Let me know what you think of it. And whatnot. I'm going to look at the stats of the run, and you're probably not going to be able to see them because of the end cards or whatever. I think you can hide those somehow. I think that's a setting. You can't skip the credits yet. Not until it starts, like, scrolling. Oh, not until this guy shows up. Okay. What do we get? 8 misplays? That's better than last time. I'll take it.